Hello, everybody. Welcome to the party. Hi there. My name's Quentin Juno, and this is the Late Podcast, episode number what? 4? Is this number 4? Holy hot damn! I could. I've been really enjoying this thing I've been saying on stream lately. I don't know why hot damn reminded me of it. I think it's because of the hot part, but I couldn't give a hot fuck in the desert, couldn't give a cold fuck in Alaska, couldn't give you a warm fuck if you needed a cuddle. I couldn't give you a wet fuck if you were parched. Okay? Couldn't give a dry fuck. Feels rainforest time, baby. Just not happening. And I don't know, I'm feeling it. I like that kind of little play on words. It's fun. I like that kind of thing. Couldn't give a cold fuck in the desert, you know? It's fun. But hi, welcome to episode 4. Wanted to start off with some great news, fantastical news, personal news, but still great news. It has been 300 motherfucking days since I've had a drink of alcohol today. I've talked about it before. Had my problems with alcohol. I have my problem with alcohol. Me and alcohol, we got a bad relationship. Well, we have a relationship. It's one of those ones that might be characterized by abuse from either end, where I abuse alcohol, and then alcohol makes me go and abuse myself. You know what I mean? And abuse the people around me. So I stay away from that. I stay out of that field. I stay out of that playing field. Cause hey, we gotta stay going, right? I have so much fun doing this type of stuff, and I just can't when I'm drinking, man. Some people can, some people can handle their shit. It's a life where we got to find out who we are, where we're going. I don't know about the where we're going part. Where we'd like to go, maybe. How about that? But who we are is a lot about where we'd like to go, how we get there, and how we want to get there, right? Like I want to get there, not feel like shit every day, not, you know, not be unhappy and not be mistreating myself. And that's what I was doing. Like that's a big thing, man. Is like at the end of the day, I just don't want to be hurting myself anymore, and that's what drinking was doing to me. I'm not trying to get too much into the sad part of it anymore, but I was rewatching my 200 days video, which it's a good one, man. I made it unedited. I think I was kind of with that video almost wanting to head to this, you know. I was heading there anyways with all the vlogs, but in that video especially, just by uploading it unedited, I think I was really trying to head to this type of content and just this video specifically where I'm talking like this right now. And I also really want to go back and give that dude a hug, man, because I know he was hurting and I know he was feeling something that I was feeling the other day. I'm still feeling it today, but it's something that I'm dealing with it in a really healthy way. It's a familiar feeling where lately I've been getting this feeling in my head again, like, God, I feel like it's just like I stopped drinking again yesterday. Like, it's just this feeling of being overwhelmed with anxiety and stress and all sorts, you know? But then I started thinking to myself, oh, you know what? It's kind of just like the first time I stopped drinking. It's not the first time I stopped drinking, you know? It's just like it, you know? That makes it a little easier to deal with. And then I started thinking, oh, wait a second. It's it's just like something I've done before. Like I kind of know what I'm looking forward to in a way. Like even if I just even if I just were to say it was my first day not drinking today, I know that okay, I'm I'm going to have a lot of physical uncomfortableness in different ways. I'm going to have a lot of mental racing and I'm going to feel anxious and I'm going to, not be able to sit still and I'm going to be testy, and I'm gonna, all these different things, right? Maybe not I'm going to, but I might. That's a better way to put it. You never want to say I'm going to do these things unless it's like I'm going to go ahead and clean the bathroom, because that's something you should probably fucking do. Just go clean the bathroom, right? Don't say I'm going to act a certain way. That's a negative way. You don't want to have that self-talk. I know it's weird to have me go into the middle of that right here, but I almost I like to verbalize it to myself so that I can reinforce it, so that I don't do that negative self-talk, man. I hate saying that shit like I'm going to have a bad day today. It feels like a bad day today. When I catch myself doing that shit, I'm like, "Yo, Q, you need to go upstairs and fucking hang out with the dogs real quick, pet the fucking dogs, let them outside, throw the ball around, and see those fuckers having a great day, regardless of how shitty you feel right now." And in fact, they'll probably feel even happier because they're trying to make you feel shitty, or not feel shitty. They're trying to make you feel better. So just get up there and do that, because this self-talk, this conversation you're having with yourself, this is not a good thing, man. Get out of this. Get out of this. Stop mistreating yourself, right? It's feeling, man, the more I'm talking about it now, the better I'm feeling. And I think that's the important part of speaking about this type of thing. Whether it's to someone who has been trained, therapist, whether it's to a group of people who've been through a similar experience or going through a similar experience, whether it's some people you love around you that you can, speak to honestly. You should have some people in your life you can talk about some things like this and just verbalize it, get it out there. Maybe even just to have someone say, "Hey, you know what? It sounds like you're beating yourself up a lot right now, and you don't need to be doing that." Something like that. Sometimes you need to hear that, because you don't really understand what you're saying until someone else can take a look at what you're spitting out there and be like, "Hey, man, you need another perspective on this. You only have your own, right?" Sometimes you also got to verbalize it so you can hear how ridiculous it sounds. You know, I'm just feeling pretty happy about that, man. 300 days. It's been long. It actually is crazy to me that it's been 100 days since that 200 video. And it's also been 300 since I stopped drinking. Holy. So much has changed. I have stopped drinking, but I stopped working at a liquor store. COVID situation happened. Job as a line cook went away. And now we're streaming every day, except for Mondays. Not really worrying too much about that. Trying to make sure that the podcast is the focus on that day. And I give myself a day, just one day where I don't have to worry about being live and in front of people necessarily. I mean, I still like to be presentable when I'm here on camera, obviously, but the idea of being live and presentable is, there's the live factor is something I want to be present for that entire time. And if I'm talking like 6 hours of being present and caring about what people are saying and trying to memorize names and trying to just get a feel for everything, that can be pretty draining. But it's the thing that I really, really know that I actually want to do. As much as it is about playing games or sitting here and actually just chatting, that has been the spot I've probably spent the most time lately, is just chatting. We'll do some 6-hour streams and it's literally just sitting here, maybe hopping in a game for a couple hours, and then back to sitting here and chit-chatting and listening to music, freestyling, talking about this, that, or the other thing, answering some questions. I feel like I'm just starting to really get everything a little bit more honed in. I know that there's more steps. I know that there's more days. But instead of dreading them like I was before, instead of trying to drown them, instead of trying to just make it all fade away, I now look forward to it. It might take me a little bit, like it has taken me a little bit to record this late vlog, because, or not late vlog, late podcast, It's taken me about, what time is it? Okay, this should have been recorded on Monday, but it might be Tuesday at 6 a.m. And I've been awake all night. Yep. So it might have taken this long to get this started and this recording, but I'm going to get it done and I'm going to get it out and I'm still going to stream tonight. And I'm going to enjoy it all. I need to get more videos going, man. I have ideas, but right now a big part of it is I'm trying to get a combination of my physical life in order here, like getting the garbage picked up in this area took so much fucking effort, even though it only took 30 minutes. It was the effort, the time beforehand and the starting and then the continuing and then the continuing. It sounds ridiculous, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like the different responsibilities become overwhelming when you don't just look at them individually. And if you don't deal with them individually, if you don't say, I notice I have a couple plates in here, I got to get all the dishes out of here. If you don't look at that, if you don't look at, oh, I noticed I got like 5 cans out, I should probably dump out whatever's spare and then get that out. Like, just, get it out of here. If instead you look at, I got a few plates, I got these cans, and I got those few things of garbage there. I got the couple McAfee fucking little cardboard. What's it called? A cup? It's not a, what is it? McAfee cup? It's a coffee. It's made out of cardboard. It's not a cup. It's not a mug. It's not a glass. Okay, but do you call this a coffee cup? Okay, now I'm getting really distracted by this. It says detached card once cup is empty, so I assume you call it a coffee cup. But it's not a, isn't it? I mean, it is a cup, I guess. It's just a cup made out of cardboard. I'm sorry, this isn't something I should be getting so caught up on. So cupped up on. Cut cup on. There we go. I shouldn't get so caught cup in it. That's kind of bothering me, though. I still don't think it should be called a cup. We got to come up with a better name for that. It's a chup. It's cardboard. I don't know why that requires an H in it, but that's not a cup. That's a chup. Can I get a chup of coffee, please? I don't want anything that is like, I want something recyclable. A recyclable chup of coffee, please. Don't you dare bring around no plastic chup of coffee. I swear. So 300 days, and I'm feeling like I got this, man. I don't want to sound too confident because the only thing I'm really confident in, and I think this is key, the number one confidence I have, for some reason, I was going to put my fingers together and do a little minuscule thing like playing the tiniest violin ever. The number one confidence I have is that today, I'm not going to drink. Tomorrow, no idea. But today, I'm not going to drink. So that when tomorrow comes, as long as I'm just worried, not even worried, as long as I have it in my mind, I don't know why I pointed my shoulder. As long as I have it in my beefy back mind here. As long as let me do this 1 second. As long as I got it inside the top of my noggin here, that today I'm not going to drink. I can handle today. I don't have to worry about 300 of them. Because 300 comes one at a time. It's not about getting to a year. It's just one and then one again, and then one again, and then one again. And sure, it's not even it might be, it's gonna be tough. Some days it's gonna be really fucking hard. Some days it's gonna feel like you're right back at square one. But you've been there before, dog. And even if you haven't, someone else has. And I hope that can bring some comfort. And maybe that thought doesn't. Maybe talking to some of those people, that might. I don't know if I can be that person. I'm trying to be really careful about being too open and too I don't want to I have a hard time with not wanting to have an effect on people's lives. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't want to get involved one-on-one on situations where I'm not involved, if that makes sense. It's a dangerous game, man. Every person that you truly want to get involved with is an investment. I mean, it's a good investment, but I'm just trying to keep a little safe. But I know there are a lot of people out there who have a similar story to tell, and those people have definitely helped me through my moments, you know? That's why I kind of try to share the fact that I'm still going at it, you know? If not a year from now, at least today. At least fucking today, man. And at least 300 of the past. Like, what the fuck, dudes? 300. I mean, it's hard to know where to go from here, and it's actually so hard that I had to write down notes because I kind of forgot. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. My brother and I, we've been watching this anime Hunter x Hunter lately. Actually, that's what I call it. I mean, it's Hunter x Hunter, but it looks like Hunter x Hunter. So it's Hunter x Hunter. I've been watching Hunter x Hunter lately, and man, I fucking love it. It's giving me these really strong, like, Goku. Well, it's specifically the one character is giving me Goku vibes, but it's giving me Dragon Ball. Maybe Z, but very, very Dragon Ball vibes. And just like it has this like One Punch kind of thing to it, and then it's just it's lightly goofy. It's not too heavy goofy. It's just lightly goofy. I like a light goof, at least in my anime. The heavy goofs like the JoJo can sometimes be a bit too much. What can I say? I don't know how much JoJo I can handle. Okay, a little too much JoJo can turn the boy's soul a little cold. Man, I watched up to the part where the stands get involved, and please do not spoil anything past that. I know some of you motherfuckers are going to. Don't you dare. Oh fuck, someone's gonna spoil it. Why am I even talking about this? Someone's gonna spoil everything. I don't care. Whatever. If you spoil it, I'll fight you. Fight you in the parking lot after school. I got to the part where the stands were in JoJo, and then I had to chill because it was just so much goofiness and fucking psychedelic insanity. Like, one of the things that I love that anime does, and that JoJo does really well, like exceedingly well, and I've noticed that Hunter x Hunter does too, is there are just these little moments that they try to make little memes. They just want the moment itself to be a meme. They're like, I want to get from plot A to plot Z, and there's gonna be B, C, D, blah 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 all the way through. We can get through all these plot points, but every single time we have to hit as many memes as possible. And it's like Hunter x Hunter. There's like this moment where they have these little cards and the ID badges, and they're figuring out who their targets are, right? They have the ID badges to identify who their targets are because they get a number. And the one character says to the other, "Oh, who do you have? Who's your ID badge? What's your number? Who's your target? Who you going after? Got blow darts? Who you going after? Who you hitting with the who you hit with the blow darts?" And then he says this other character, and motherfucker, it does this shot that's completely out of nowhere, and it's just a shot of kind of close up of the dude's face area, like the facial area, kinda, not his eyes, but kind of his eyes, like not the eyebrows. He doesn't get the blinds or the drapes rather. He just gets the main window part, right? And his mouth and stuff, and he just and like it's like, yo, that wasn't even a plot point. Like they could have showed the part where he like killed this dude or like just walked past this other guy and was like and did that thing. But instead they show something that didn't happen, which is just him going like what? I love that shit. And JoJo was so exceedingly good at doing it. I don't even want to say was. They are. It is just so exceedingly good. Classic fucking moments. I remember I was streaming, and I had been streaming and doing this little thing on stream where I've been calling people fools and calling myself a fool. That's why we have "you fool" as an emote. And also, I like to say "you fool." It's just so fun to be "you fool," or to call myself "Quentin, you fool." It's just so fun. I love fooling around. It's just tomfoolery. You know, it's silliness. It's enjoyability. It's a nice time. Well, I'm watching JoJo, and there's a German character, and he's kind of a little nutso. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. What can I say? What can I say? Kind of a little nutso. And he has this moment. He's like, something to do with machines, let's say. Well, I don't want to spoil nothing, right? And he just has this moment where he hits everybody, beating some individual's ass, so to speak. And he hits him with the, "You are the fool! Don't you know the superiority of German engineering? You are the fool!" And I remember sitting here on the couch watching that, and it was during that entire time period where for the past, I don't know, week, I've been calling people fools on stream. I couldn't help it. I just had to keep on replaying it. And I was screaming along with it at the fucking TV. Just, "You are the fool! Don't you know the superiority of German engineering?" I don't even know if that's the actual words, but it feels right. Just, "You are the fool." I love it. Like, oh man, just moments like that. You watch that, and then you could just see that cut up with like some video of a V-dub like flipping over 90 times or something. You know, like just something silly. You know. Memeables. I like a lot of the memeables. Hunter x Hunter's kind of full of them. I gotta keep watching that. Don't you dare fucking spoil it. I hate spoilers so much. People have been spoiling video games I play, and I understand it, but I need to make like a rule on Twitch, in my Twitch chat or something, like, if you spoil, you'll get fucking blocked. You'll get banned. You get booted out of the internet. You're not allowed. Your mom's gonna take your dial-up modem back. You get no more quarters for the fucking modem. Your goddamn no more gasoline for your Hot Wheels fucking PC that you fucking bought at a yard sale 42 years ago because that's the thing. So shut up, motherfucking spoiling asshole. I have a lot of anger, especially towards people who spoil things. Though, to be fair, I have a concept. I have a thing I want to say, okay, about that. About spoiling things. It might sound a little serious. Might sound a little crazy. Obviously, it might be a little bit of a serious take on it, but in my mind, we only really get a small amount of novel moments. And that means like things that are like truly unique, right? And when someone takes that away from you, takes away a potential, fun, unique moment from you, when they just had to tell you that such and such dies and blah 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 and serpaturcatur, and then you don't didn't you but wait, you didn't know, or yo dude and then bro, what? Yo, I've lost friendships. I've almost like just, I had to stop watching The Walking Dead, man. This motherfucker, these motherfuckers I was hanging out with, man, just couldn't help themselves. Just had to talk about it. I'd say, hey guys, can you talk about Walking Dead? And nope. Nope. Is that a big nope? Motherfucker. I'd like to take a quick moment to shout out the motherfuckers over at Pokeplay. That's right. Your boy still plays Minecraft Pixelmon. One of the most popular series on my channel. One of my favorite series. I just enjoyed playing Minecraft Pixelmon, where you get to play a simulated experience of Pokemon in Minecraft. Yeah, that's right. Pokemon. You know, the little game with the little yellow rat thing that shocks everybody? That little motherfucker? Pikachu? That dude? Motherfucker sounds like someone just trying to sneak around and caught a sneeze. Say, man, we gotta go Pikachu! Achoo! Oh, Jesus. Fucking Peepin' Tom. Achoo! Peepin' Tom with an allergy? That game? Well, you could play a simulated version on Pokeplay. It's a lot of fun, man. Got to thank the team over there, homie Jerome, for sponsoring the stream over on Twitch. It's a lot of fun. Sponsoring the series. Thank you very much. And yeah, man. I mean, it's just a spot where you can come and play a fun kind of Pokemon experience within the game of Minecraft, so you don't got to worry about, buying any other game or anything like that. A lot of fun. Check it out, pokeplay.io. If you have the Technic launcher, they have a mod pack. You can just look up Pokeplay. Make sure you find the one that has very little Baka, little Jerome there, little Jerome ASF. Find that over in Pokeplay. Pokeplay it. Do it. So speaking of other positive things, I finally left the house yesterday. Not yesterday, I guess it would be the other yesterday. Yesterday's yesterday. And it was a good experience. I meant to buy a lot of groceries, but I didn't. We went to Walmart, and while we were there, man, it was the Wild West. By that I mean nobody was wearing a mask, because they didn't in the Wild West, because they didn't really need to. The only people wearing masks were there to rob Walmart, or were already, in this time period, like myself and my brother. So we're walking around Walmart. Yeah, we've seen some people, some folks, but we're definitely in the minority. And just people getting in people's personal space. And it felt like some people, man, they saw the mask and they took it as like a little, like, an invitation to get inside your personal space. They're like, oh, you have the protector. Don't worry. Now I can touch you, right? Because you don't have to worry about anything. Well, still went out, bought some food, and I feel a little bit more comfortable with doing that again. As silly as it is, I kind of needed some face masks, and I needed to go out once, because I don't think I actually went out maybe more than once or twice in the entirety of July, which is kind of fucking nuts. I need to maybe make it a regular thing. At least once a week I'm going out. And even if I'm not going out and going to the grocery store, maybe I need to just go out and be amongst people, like walk around the town, mask on, and just not try to get too involved with people. Because that's just, it's, I need to be around people. I need to be comfortable doing that. but I'm also not going to, and people just aren't like in any way seeming to have a care related to that. So I mean, it's a obviously I'm really just bitching right now, but I'm still happy that I fucking got out there and I bought some fucking food. I need to go buy more groceries. Yo, apparently there's a fucking salmonella outbreak, so I can't buy any more red or yellow. Wait, I think we even have red onions. Shit. We gotta get rid of those. We might have salmon. What if I have salmon eggs? What are the what are the characteristics of it? We gotta look up if I have salmonella right now. We're gonna find out live on here because I've had a weird stomach thing all day today, and I've also been feeling kind of funny in the head. Maybe I have salmon eggs. What's salmonella poisoning like? Would I be dead already? Salmonella. I see salmonella outbreak, red onions. Salmonella outbreak, Alberta. Salmonella symptoms. Let's find that first. Nausea, vomiting, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Hey, Pepto bit. Just kidding. Nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramps, diarrhea, fever, chills, headache, blood in the stool. Okay. No, maybe I've had a little bit of abdominal cramps, so it's probably just my period. Um, Not really. A little blood in the stool, but that's just regular after a weekend. Let me see. Headache. Yeah. I've been up all night pounding coffees. Sounds about right. Chills. No, I'm feeling pretty good. Wait, fever and chills. Fever, chills. Wait, am I feeling warm or cold? What if I'm feeling wait, fever and chills? It's like hot and cold, so it's kind of in between. I'm right in between. I think I have fever and chills right now. Shit. Let me see. Vomiting. I'm doing a little bit of word vomit right now. And nausea. That definitely. I think I've definitely been feeling nauseous. Guys, I might have salmon eggs. How long does it take to know if you have salmon eggs? Okay. 6 hours to 6 days after infection. They usually have diarrhea, fever, and stomach cramps in those first 6 hours to 6 days. So, as long as, well, I guess we'll see how long my diarrhea and stomach cramps from my period last, and my fever. I guess we'll find out whether my temperature goes up or if it goes down. Because if my temperature goes down from here, that means my fever's going away and I just have chills, which means I have something else, right? If my temperature goes up, that means I do have a fever. But I don't have chills, and then I'm okay. I guess I just have a fever. But if my temperature stays the same, that's how I know it's bad. So I'll keep an eye on my abdominals, see if they're still cramping, my stomach, and my poop. Okay, cool, guys. I'm happy we walked through that. We could do that quick diagnosis there. Happy we could get that done. Always good to get a little reassurance. I bought a clothes tub. What the fuck? Well, let me just say it this way, all right? Currently, my plan when I have clean clothes is I take them from the hamper and I put them on this table that I have. Because it's there's room on it, it's like big enough and stuff. And it's also off the ground, which is kind of key. Because normally, when I have dirty clothes, kind of just take them off, and I don't know where the fuck they go. They could be anywhere at that point, and they somehow always end up on the ground, though. I have no idea what happens in between me taking them off and them ending up there, but something happens. So I thought to myself, I'm probably I'm probably at trying to hide away some of my clothes when they're clean stage. So I think something like maybe a clothes like this clothes. It's like a 6x4x2, so like 6 feet wide long, right? By maybe 2 feet wide, by 4 feet tall. It's kind of big, but it's plastic. It's kind of cool. It has a lid and everything, but it's big enough I can chuck everything inside of it and kind of have my clothes out the way, right? Clean stuff. Dirty stuff. Not going to be just taken off. I'm going to immediately take it off, and I'm going to have a place for it so it doesn't end up on the floor. It'll go in the hamper. And once the hamper is full, I'll do the laundry. You see this, guys? I've worked this all out. And here's the brilliance of this, okay, guys? Here's why this is going to work. All I have to do is go and clean up. But here's why this is going to work and why it's so genius. Is because it's a simple change from putting my clothes like this onto a table and into a bucket, right? It's a simple change. Putting my clothes into a fucking dresser, folding putting a shirt on a clothes hang. What do they call it? Where you put it, where you drape it over a piece of wire. You pretend it's a little person. You hang it up. Maybe you put hair on it. Maybe you dance around with it. Maybe you put it on a broom. One of those things. One of those fucking things that they use to get inside car doors, you know? Things that they also sometimes hang clothes on. I'm never putting, a hanger. You think I'm about to hang my clothes? Are you high? But it's guys, okay, I'm maybe like 5 years off from buying a dresser and putting my clothes inside, like separated my clothes, like shirts and shit. Maybe like 5 years off from that. Maybe 10. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to put any limitations on myself. I'm not going to do anything crazy, right? But like just dumping my clothes into a different spot that's also out the way and that's not going to potentially contribute to the mess in my room and is also going to leave me an area that I can have that's kind of clean. I think I can manage that. So I bought this clothes box. I have to come up with a better name for it though. This treasure chest. That just sounds creepy and rapey. At least for a dude. I don't know why, but when you hear dude has a treasure chest, you're like, do you have doubloons in there? Or do you have the twins that have been missing for a week? Like, what the fuck? Buddy has a treasure chest. It's like, are you Jack Sparrow or are you Jack the Ripper? What the fuck's happening, Jack? Eh? Savvy, matey. Fucking Mr. Treasure Chest over here. Don't you mean Mr. Treasure Box Killer? I'm pretty sure that was a crazy thing that happened. And that you are trying to recreate Buddy with the treasure chest. Unless you buried it. You got some X marks the spot kind of shit going on. Except it's still kind of creepy. It sounds a little creepy. I got a little follow the map. X marks the spot. I buried some treasure for you. I don't know why, man. I got a treasure chest. Okay. I'm going to put all my wearables in there. I'll put all my wearable gear in there. It's my inventory. It's my stash. I got a stash where I put all of my equipment on. I mostly have chest and leg pieces, but I do have some feet. I also have some necklaces and rings, but I keep those, in the secret stash box. Let me think. I have some headpieces as well. I don't have any bracers. I need to get some bracers and gloves, of course. I'm missing some equipment. I'm kind of low level, but hey, we're getting there, I have a bunch of cool boots though. So I'm pretty good on the foot stat, It's like they give me like plus 10 to my agility or minus 10 because some of them are pretty fucking clunky, but at least I have a bunch. I don't know. Either way, I got a treasure chest. No, stash box. Inventory? I don't know. I got one now, though, and I think it's going to help a lot. Small things, right? I was just thinking. I was looking at my room, and I was thinking to myself, okay, the main issue here is that clothes all over the fucking floor, and I have no idea what to do with them. I normally don't hang my shit up. I normally don't fold my clothes. I normally don't do a lot of things. What I can do is what I normally do and just put it somewhere that I have, and that'll clean it out. It's simple, it's dumb, but it's not actually dumb. It's Fucking, it works, baby. That's smart as hell. It's easy. It cost me $27 for this huge fucking tub. I could hide three bodies. I mean, three suitcases full of clothes in there. Easy. After they've been chopped up, I could probably hold 5 suitcases worth. And I think that might be about where I was thinking we would end today, guys. I haven't been worried too much about how long these things are going. I think a bit of it has more to do with my lack of preparation. You know, I can kind of do this riffing thing. I can kind of keep on going with it on some different topics, but when I don't prepare a bunch of different topics and some riffs to go with it and jokes and have fun with it, when I don't do that, I kind of blah blah blah. So, more stuff's coming. More stuff's coming. Tomorrow's coming, and I normally would be a little worried about that, but today I'm just motherfucking happy. Man, thanks again, everybody. 300 days without drinking, man. I know I just had to bring it up again. You know, I'm fucking happy about it. It's a thing to celebrate, right? All right, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode of the Layt Podcast. My name is Quentin Juno. Make sure to follow me on twitch.tv/Dr. Q. There should be links everywhere in the description of the YouTube video if you haven't watched this on YouTube, and check it out. If you haven't yet, follow us on Spotify. Maybe listen while you're running or while you're lying down taking a nap. Let my ramblings lull you to sleep, because I'm sure I'll tire you out with all these fucking nonsense jokes I got going for you. All right, I'm sure I'll tire you out. Okay, but either way, thank you very much for coming by. I hope you all have yourself a nice day. Remember to keep your chin up, your nose down, all right, and your motherfucking teeth in your mouth. Okay.